Renegade is my favourite arcade beat-em-up, or at least it was, until someone enlightened me with the king of the Ghoulie Crunchers, Double Dragon. Needless to say, this beat-em-up for the Commodore 64 still stands out as one of the best around, in my opinion. So, let's have a look at why everyone wants to beat you half to death. Well, you've rather foolishly agreed to meet your girlfriend in a pretty dodgy area. Maybe she doesn't love you after all. Getting the tube train, you're immediately assailed by a gang of thugs, all intent on kicking your bodily organs about. The option to run, which appears infinitely more appealing, is not there, so your only option is to fight. But it seems like luckily you're well versed in kicking ass, as if the only thing you'd ever fought before this encounter was a cold. You'd be well and truly in trouble. Goodbye honey, hello hospital food. As long as you have suction cups on your joystick, then the controls weren't all that much hard work, even though they were a pain in the backside. Some might say that the decision to place fighting controls on the keyboard may have turned out to be ingenious. The joystick is used to move your character around the play area, and then 3 keyboard keys are required to punch and kick, left and right, and jump respectively. Once you grasp this, the game becomes a pretty tight and functional scrapfest. Saying that, the keys are 1 to jump and 2 and the left arrow to attack forwards and backwards. So as you can tell, these keys are pretty high up on the keyboard. So this is why you need those suction cups on your joystick or plenty of practice to ensure your dexterity is on point to deliver the killing blows. If you manage to survive the subway, then face peril on the pier, as you battle with a gang of bikers who must be dislodged from their bikes before you beat them into a pulp. Wipe them out, and you then face Big Bad Bertha and her whip-wielding female marauders. Then a scrapping end street with thugs armed with razors that will floor you with a single blow. Successfully disposing of attackers results in the gang leaders appearing, and usually this chief thug attacks with fervour, but like yourself, they will lose energy when hit, so it's a battle to the death.
Good luck, kid.
It's pretty good how similar this is to the arcade version when you think about it. The title screen and music are virtually identical to the original, and I've got to admit, the gameplay is similar too. Obviously, there's some slight disparity with the graphics, but that's to be expected. But it's still just as good on the Commodore 64 version, that's for sure. The final showdown takes place within the warehouse. The razor thugs are reprised, and this time the boss is armed with a gun. If you can dispatch of him, then you enter the room where your girlfriend is being held, and true love prevails. Aww. The unusual joystick and key method of control makes manipulating your character a little difficult to master at first, but when you do manage to get the hang of it, there's enough happening to keep you jumping, kicking and punching to ensure you become addicted. The enemies you encounter are nicely varied in style and graded in difficulty to make each level a real progression from the last. Renegade is a smashing piece of fisticuff frolics and is still highly playable. The game definitely keeps you on your toes from beginning to end, with a mixture of decent graphics and absorbing gameplay. Get your Commodore 64 fired up, stick Renegade on and hit the streets, or everything else for that matter. Also, keep your eyes out for the unofficial sequels, Target Renegade and Renegade 3 The Final Chapter. Thanks for watching guys. What did you think of Renegade? Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video and let me know your thoughts in the comment section. As always, your support for the channel goes a long way, and if you're enjoying the nostalgia, then maybe consider subscribing and following me on this epic journey down memory lane. With plenty more games on the channel playlists and more coming daily, it'd be great for you to jump on board and relive some great nostalgia with me. Hopefully, I'll see you all in the next video. Until then, bye for now. Just want to take a moment to thank the following patrons. It's massively appreciated that you're supporting the channel, covering the games we love. Stay retro.